Niall McGrath here with Catherine Costigan ahead of her Invicta FC debut this Thursday night. Catherine, first of all, how are you? Enjoying the build-up fight weekend in Las Vegas?
It's a very special time to be in Las Vegas, getting ready to go on the premiere show of Invicta. I'm just hyped. I'm ready to go. It's all been building the last few months. Every step has brought me closer, and it's fantastic.
Excellent. And the whole setup we see here with the media day, everyone's cyborgs here. You tell me you're doing a huge amount of interviews. What's that been like? Have you enjoyed that?
Really, I love telling people about my life. I have no problem giving interviews because I think it's the best way to get my name out and to get me in the media and the fans to get to know me more of. So the more I can get, the better. The higher, the better.
What's the preparation been like tonight?
I think the game plan is always within Dermot's strategies. He's genius. I don't study opponents a huge amount over and over again. I have watched Amber, of course, but I know Dermot picked her for a particular reason. She's a southpaw. It'll be, first time ever fighting a southpaw. But that in itself hypes me up for the challenge. That's actually quite a good thing for me. So we've been working a lot of strategies, to deal with the southpaw and just go in there and be as technically superior as possible, better than I was the last time. I always look at what weaknesses I have, like I said to you, and go make them that they're not existent. And how would she beat me? That's the way we always look at it. That's what we put in, and then we try to block every avenue that is to that direction of us getting victory is the most important thing now.
And for the viewers who don't know, what way does Amber Brown challenging this fight? What does she bring to the table?
Well, I mean, she's upset that I called her out on Twitter, but to be honest, it's just what it is. It is a fight, and if you don't make the fans care about the fight, then what's the point of putting the fight on?
What is that? You seem to, it happened with Arena and Melina as well in the cage.
Yeah, I don't know what, because I never said one word to her, so I don't know what I did wrong. I think maybe it was Morgan was our friend from New Year's Eve, and I think that upset her. I was very nice to Morgan after, so I don't know why. But listen, that's past. We don't care about that. The main thing is Amber says she's going to bully me. She will be aggressive, and I think that's the way she's going to come. And if she lets that psychologically affect her on Twitter, because I don't really care what she tweets to me, to be honest, I laugh at it. And I go, right, I'll go off train again. I just focus on the main point of what I've got to do. And the plan has to be perfect, and we have to execute it on the night. And I have to show the world now, this is my chance to show the world what Catherine Costigan is about.
You're a very marketable captain. We've talked about that in the past on the podcast. This is a real platform to make a name for yourself.
Like.
And it's a statement. You said to me you're doing interviews at CNBC later on.
Yeah.
Has there been any financial rewards, Sonny, with Invicta? Has there been any potential business opportunities to promote Catherine Costigan as a brand?
I think once I debut and show what I am, who I am, I think I will start getting more sponsorships. We'll certainly be working on that with my management team and be pushing it. And that's why I'm doing all these interviews now, to guarantee that we have that avenue to go forward and say, okay, well, she does work very hard media, so yeah, we do want to sponsor her. It will come eventually. Financially, this camp's been tough because the medicals and all that have been very costly. So I really have to go in and make sure I get that win bonus, to be able to afford a nice dinner afterwards, to be honest. But again, Niall, I was never in it for the money. It's in it for the love,
And obviously this week is huge for Irish mixed martial arts. It's not the fight we really want to see. It's not Jose Aldo versus Conor McGregor, but we've you fighting on Thursday night. We've Siri, we've Carl Pendred, and obviously Conor again. How good and how unbelievable has the feeling been to be part of this explosion, and now you're getting the recognition you really deserve?
Oh, it's great. I mean, to see, I know Conor's fighting Chad, but it's still a great fight. At least we didn't lose a fight.
Yeah,
he has an opponent, which is fantastic, and all the other guys on it is, again, another pleasing thing for the fans. For me to be part of it, I think I've earned it myself. I really think I've earned it. I went for it, and I got it through the exposure from Cage Warriors, So I think I did that on my own, in the sense of I'd like to thank me, but it's true to you, if you put the work in and you make it accessible to social media and you work with the fans got me there, actually, to be honest. They're who made me here at the week, and it is for them I'll be going out and doing it all for. So for me to be involved in this, it's very special. This is my moment now, and I won't let it go.
And talk to me about Thursday night, what Catherine Costigan will see. You're going to be saying 6-0 on Friday morning?
Of course we are. There's no doubt about that.
With a bonus?
Yeah, that would be very, very nice. I think a bonus without you got beaten up for a lot of rounds, but it's spectacular. I like a bonus that I executed my plan perfectly, and she thinks she's going to bully me. A lot of girls have tried that a lot, and I'm too long in this game now to be intimidated that easily by that. I know what I can do, and I know we've been working on a new strategy as well, which I'm going to probably show in the fight against Amber for definite. So I'm very confident about that. We worked very hard over that for the last few years. We're always evolving me. I'm never staying just one trick pony because you can't in the sport. So you have to stay ahead of everyone, even to the atomweight champion. You know, she's next on my list to go for. You know, end off, go through Amber. I'm going to be, you know how I am. I want a belt. I should have got one in Cage Warriors.
Definitely.
And I feel I want it now.
And talk to me about, you know, the heat here. Has that been a factor? Because it's very hot. We arrived, it was 42 degrees yesterday when we got in. You know, you're used to probably cutting weight in cold weather in Ireland, and come over to this. Has it been any reaction, positive or negative, on your body?
Well, as I said, you know, 2 weeks ago, I was out here and I did say to Dermot, okay, the heat is something. But I do a lot of the specialised breathing, the free diving breathing.
Yeah, we spoke about that before,
I would literally, I'm home in Ireland with heaters around me doing that breathing to get used to the climate here. And it's really, really worked because I don't feel it at all this week. None whatsoever, no difficulty when I'm training, whatever, as opposed to when I came out 2 weeks ago. So in a way, it all worked to point out what I needed to do, and I've got the best people behind me, so...
How many of you brought over? Obviously Pete's here with you. Who else is
No, Peter isn't here.
Okay.
No, it's hard for him to get visas, difficulties. Dermot is here, and Ryan Schultz is here. You know, he's associated with Trials MMA with Sean Tobin. He's been with me a couple of years back and forth when he was in seminars and stuff, so he knows my style. So we thought, okay, it's going to make sense to get him in as a corner. He's done the IFL, he's done Ed Herman's corner for the UFC. He's so well experienced. I'm very comfortable with him, so I'll have those two on the night. I don't need anything else.
Excellent. So are we going to see a finish on Thursday? Final.
Well, you know, a fighter, you have to go finish. That's what you're there for. Whatever happens in the fight happens, but you want to go finish. You want to be the most spectacular fighter out there on the night, and you want them to say it was Catherine Costigan's show, not Invicta. It was Catherine Costigan's show, like they always did in Cage Warriors. So that's what we're going to do.
Catherine, absolute pleasure as always. Look forward to the fight on Thursday night.
Thank you.
Nice one, buddy.
Yeah.